Right, greetings class. Today I'm going to assist you on how to write a summary. Okay, so this is a summary question for the comprehension that we are doing right now, entitled advertisement. Okay, so suppose you have this challenge of reading the comprehension, and at the end of the comprehension you discover that you didn't hear anything. And also unochazozva kuti hauna kana chaunenge wambobata kana one. Kana une that challenge, listen to me. For you to understand or to know what the story is all about, even before attempting to read it, please start by reading number 3. Number 3 of the question paper is always a summary question. So start by reading number 3. So I am going to teach you today. Suppose you didn't read this passage. Of course, I know, but I want you to listen to me. As I am going to read this summary question, you notice that already, even before attempting to read the question, you already know what was actually happening in the passage. Okay, let me read. The authors discuss, you see now, the authors discuss the advantages, advantages and disadvantages of advertisement supported media. So which means before you even had the summary question, the exact summary question, or what the examiner is trying to ask you or to instruct you to write about concerning this summary, already ininda kutoziva kuti the passage iri kutaura nezvayo, ma-author, because authors angasiri one, ma-authors, they were discussing about one, advantages. They were also discussing about disadvantages of what? Of advertisement supported media. So this is not saka passage yanga ichitaura nezvayo yanga iri passage about the advantages and the disadvantages of what? Of advertisement. Okay, this is not my issue for today. I just want to assist you on how to write a good summary. Okay, right? For you to write a good summary, you must read the summary question at least 3 times. Read the summary question at least 3 times. Why am I saying read the summary at least 3 times? I want you to understand the demands of the question, the demands of the summary question. Right, after reading the question at least 3 times, you must be able to identify what we call keywords. For example, in this case, I'm going to read and I am going to identify key words. Okay? Right, after identifying the key words on the summary question, you went on by unlocking their meanings. By unlocking their meanings, you are now getting the understanding of the key words that will guide you when you are going to write the summary. So first of all, you are going to identify keywords. After identifying keywords, it is now key for you to know the meaning of those key words. That's what I'm trying to say now. Okay, listen. After that, you need to be careful. You don't write the summary for the whole passage. Mostly they tell you use material from this paragraph to this paragraph. So you must only use the materials given. For example, in this case, in this question, they say use materials only from line 26 up to line 66. Which means your summary, you are going to write the summary from line 20 up to line 66. Anything that is not from line 20 to line 66, it's totally wrong. It's completely wrong. And vanokubvisira 5 marks for writing nonsense. Because vakudzwa from line 20 to line what? 66. So you need to be careful when you write summary. Chaka kuti vatinyora from which paragraph to which paragraph or from which line to which line. So I'm going to read this question so that I can help you to identify keywords. The question, it says, the authors discuss the advantages and disadvantages of advertisement support media. Right? Write an account. In other words, they're saying write a summary. So write a summary of the disadvantages, which means when you are going to write your summary from line 20 to line 60, your focus is on the identification of what you call disadvantages. On the identification of what you call disadvantages. So the first keyword is what? Disadvantages. Disadvantages. Right? Then of what? Of advertisement supported media. As well as how the media houses defend themselves from undue pressure from advertising, right? So already after discovering or after nominating, identifying disadvantages of advertisement supported media, then wakuchakama solutions, how the media house defend themselves. This is another keyword. How media house defend themselves. Okay, so when we are talking about disadvantage, now I'm unlocking the meaning of keywords. When we are talking about disadvantages, we are talking about limitations. We are talking about drawbacks. So as you can see, my focus when I'm going to read from line 20 up to 66, my focus is on the identification or nomination of limitations, of drawbacks, or what you call disadvantages, or what you call demerits. Okay? Then after identifying all those disadvantages, all those demerits, all those limitations, all those drawbacks, I went further as far as also identifying ways used by media house to defend themselves. How? Come on. Do summary. I'm going to write about all these things. Okay? So after that, please, ukabata zvandiri kutaura izvi, summary unodzorera inenge iri 20 marks. Remember that. Then panapa vakunditaurira kuti use only material. Indakuudza kuti nyora, use the materials only given. Okay? Then your account, which should be in continuous writing. Your account, which should be in continuous writing, must not be longer than 160 words. So you need to be careful about the words that you're going to use. The number of words is very, very important when it comes to summary. Okay? So number of words, very good. It must be less than 160 words, including the 10 words given below. These are 10 words given. So already we have 10 words. So you are left with less than 150. So that your summary will be completed. Okay? Then words, including the first 10 words given. The grid is to aid you in counting the number of words. Write one word in each box. This is the law. As you can see, you must write each word. Okay? You must write each word in one box. Says more is in its own box. Stable in its own box. Media in its own box. R is in its own box. Less in its own box. So each word must be written in one box as shown. As you see here, as you are going to see here, my God. As shown in this picture, write one word in its box. That's all. Okay? Right after that, these are other tips that are not given here. Suppose you made a mistake. you write maybe you write stable here. So you want to write another one. You just cancel this one like this. One nerola. Then you write the correct word in front. Kana kuri kuti pamberi apa kwan, you write on top of the cancelled word. Okay? So after cancelling the wrong word, you write the correct one in front of the cancelled word. Or if the space is not enough in front of the cancelled word, you write above the cancelled what? Word. Okay? Please take note of this. And you also need to be careful about the character. Sometimes I know to imagine you are the right, which means you are going to write it I. Okay, so you need to be careful also about the character. Because most of the time they say, imagine you are the writer, write chaka. So remember, you are writing as the writer. Okay, so no I. So let me read the first given 10 words. More stable media are less susceptible to advertiser influence, but then what disadvantages? Solutions, you can just give the solutions. Okay, but always remember that you are going to use the materials from line 20 up to line 66 to write your summary. This is very, very important. So you draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. Okay, then against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So Nonyora 6, this is 7, and then against 27. Okay, so it's this one, there are 27, and there are 7. Those are oneta mpuku rako. Then onyora summary yako. Done. Dapeza anyway. If you have any question, just let me know so that I can shed more light. Okay? I think you are assisted when it comes to summary writing. That will know question at least 3 times so that you can identify the real meaning, the demands of the question. Because this question is 20 marks. It's 20 marks. It's 20 marks. Okay?